What happens when we stop treating art and music like subjects we have to grade? And instead, what if we see them for what they really are? Essential languages of human expression. In the Montessori world, that's exactly the point. Art and music aren't just extras, they're fundamental. They're tools for kids to connect with their inner world and, make sense of the one around them.
So let's just start with a question that really gets to the heart of this whole philosophy. What if creativity isn't something you can teach? What if all our efforts to force it are actually missing the point entirely? What if it's not something you can just install, but something you have to let out?
And boom, here's the answer from Maria Montessori herself. This is the foundation for everything we're about to talk about. The core idea is that creativity isn't something you pour into a child, it's already in there. The job of the teacher, or the parent for that matter, is simply to create the right environment, the right conditions where it can emerge all on its own. So how do they actually do that?
Okay, let's break this down, starting with visual art. And the first big shift in thinking, and trust me, it's a really big one, is this. Art is a process, not a product. It sounds simple, but the implications are absolutely huge. So this is the key difference right here. On one side, you've got product-driven art. We all remember this from school, right? Everyone's trying to draw the exact same picture of a fruit bowl, and the best one gets the sticker. But on the other side, you have process-driven art. And here, the value isn't in the finished piece at all. It's in the experience, the pure joy of just mixing colors, the feeling of clay in your hands, the absolute freedom to make something without worrying if it's good or right. And this is what it actually looks like in practice. It's all about providing simple, open-ended materials. You'll notice there are no step-by-step instructions here. Just drawing, working with clay, making collages with stuff you found outside like leaves and twigs. None of these are assignments with a correct answer. They're just invitations to explore. All right, so now let's switch gears and see how this very same idea applies to music. The focus here shifts from music being a big, scary performance to music just being a part of your daily experience. And the most important thing here is just taking away all the pressure, all the competition that so often comes with learning music. It's not about mastering an instrument for a recital or fighting to be first chair in the orchestra. It's about weaving music into the fabric of everyday life, so it becomes a source of joy and connection, not stress. And again, the how is just beautifully simple. You're just creating a rich environment of sound. You're listening to all kinds of music, classical, folk, music from all over the world. You're singing simple songs together. You're giving kids easy-to-use instruments like bells or shakers that anyone can just pick up and explore. It's about feeling rhythm in your body through games and movement, making music this full-body, joyful thing, not just some academic exercise. So, if the goal isn't to create professional artists or world-class musicians, then what's the point of all this? Well, this is where the bigger picture really comes into focus. Art and music are seen as these incredibly powerful tools for developing the whole person. And this really shows the true purpose. Look at the biggest piece of the pie, expressing feelings. Art and music give kids a whole other language when words just aren't enough. It also builds their confidence because they get to make something that is uniquely theirs. And yeah, of course, they also develop practical skills like fine motor control and a real appreciation for culture along the way. But that's almost like a happy side effect of all this joyful exploration. And what's so great about this whole philosophy is that it's not just for kids in a classroom. These are universal principles. Anyone at any age can use these ideas to reconnect with their own creative spark. So here are 5 really clear takeaways for all of us. First, value the process. Get excited about the effort, not just the final result. Second, offer real, quality tools. Using good materials shows that you respect the act of creating. Third, expose yourself to diversity. Listen to new music, look at different art. It broadens your creative horizons. Fourth, get outside. Let nature be your inspiration. And finally, and this is probably the most important one, keep it joyful. Creativity should feel alive, not like you're taking a test. This quote just nails it, doesn't it? In the Montessori view, art and music aren't just skills you learn. They are fundamental languages. They are literally how we communicate our deepest feelings, our imagination, and our joy. And that really leaves us with one final thought to chew on. Thinking beyond just art and music, how can we apply this principle, valuing the journey over the destination, in other parts of our lives? In our work, in our learning, even in our relationships. It's a powerful shift in perspective that might just unlock a whole lot more creativity and, frankly,
more joy than we ever expected.